Similarly, as Nigeria still struggles with the devastating effects of fuel scarcity in some parts of the country, and also the importation of the adulterated premium motor spirits, popularly known as petrol, various organizations have called for the probe of relevant agencies saddled with the responsibility of ensuring availability and also its suitability for local consumption. They called on the Nigerian affiliates behind the importation and marketing of substandard petroleum products in Nigeria to take responsibility for their actions, while urging relevant authorities to apply appropriate sanctions on them.
As we all may be aware, it has been stated that the country received the unpleasant news of petroleum products with a high level of methanol, which is not suitable for local consumption by motorists in the country. We also awash with the tales of how these petroleum products have caused some damages to vehicles before the government's intervention in mopping the quantities already in circulation, which consequently resulted in long queues and dispensing outlets across the countries. We wish to state that the importation of petroleum products into the country is a complex exercise that requires the input of numerous stakeholders, including the NNPC, oil and gas traders, marketers, and others in the value chain. Therefore, the attempt to heap the blame on the doors of the NNPC is an attempt at being clever by half, in the sense that there are specifications that have been established with regards to the quality and quantity of PMS to be imported into the country by relevant authorities through the government's direct sales and direct purchases vendors across the country.
While speaking on the persistent long queues in petrol stations across the country, they described the activities of the petroleum products marketers in collaboration with their foreign partners as unpatriotic, as this had had a ripple effect on every sector of the economy.
We must be mindful that the DSDP agreement is a type of swap whereby a chain amount of crude oil is exchanged in return for the equivalent amount of refined petroleum products. One of the criteria is that international companies must have a Nigerian affiliate or subsidiary or partners within the Nigerian company engaged in downstream oil and gas businesses, particularly petroleum products. We wish to state unequivocally terms that these Nigerian affiliates behind the importation and marketing of petroleum products in Nigeria have refused to admit their culpability and instead resorted to blaming the NNPC for reasons best known to them.